boys and girls. Well, we're still learning about Kwanzaa and what it means to have those 7 days of Kwanzaa. So this book is called My First Kwanzaa. And I can see that she has the kinara here with the 7 candles. And we all know that the first one is the black one that gets lit in the middle. Then red, green, red, green, red, and finally green again. And this book is written and illustrated by Karen Katz. She's going to share her information about Kwanzaa. And maybe this was her memory of what it was like for her first Kwanzaa. Well, let's take a look and see. We have our title page with some really cool designs. Hooray! Hooray! It's time to get ready for Kwanzaa. First, we get the kinara. It's made of shiny wood. I put in 7 candles, 3 red, 1 black, 3 green. We light a candle every night to celebrate a special idea. And those ideas are also called principles. Mommy brings the kikumbe, the unity cup. For each child, we place 1 ear of corn called muhindi on a straw mat. My brother adds apples, yams, nuts, and squash. The fruits and vegetables, meso, remind us of the end of the harvest and the beginning of the new planting season. And there's that mkeka mat that we were talking about from the other book. And hopefully we'll get to make one of those when you get back here in the classroom. Just like in Africa. Umoja, unity. On the first day of Kwanzaa, neighbors come to visit. We ask, Harabi Gaini. That means, what's the news? We laugh and talk and sing. We are friends and family. And we can see in the picture down here that they've lit the first candle. Kujichagulia, self-determination. On the second day of Kwanzaa, I ask Mommy to braid my hair in a fancy African way. It makes me feel proud. And maybe one day she'll learn how to braid her own hair. She'll be determined and persevere to be able to do that and maybe share it with her friends. Ujima, working together. Oh, that's what we learned about in the other book for our first assignment. On the third day of Kwanzaa, we plant flowers in the lot next door. We all work together to make our neighborhood pretty. So that's the project that they worked on together. And I've noticed now that we've got our 3 candles lit. Ujamaha, helping our neighborhood grow. On the 4th day of Kwanzaa, we buy special food for our celebration. We like to shop in our neighborhood stores to keep the businesses strong. So remember, we talked about supporting everything and keeping things together and remembering where we came from to make sure that everybody is doing well, not just ourselves. Niha, purpose. On the 5th day of Kwanzaa, I dream of what I can be. Someday, I will be an African dancer like my Aunt Tasha. So that's her purpose. That's what she's working towards. She's going to never give up, never surrender. She wants to be a dancer like her aunt. Kuumba, creativity. On the 6th day of Kwanzaa, my cousin and I paint a clay pot. We weave some baskets. We will make our house beautiful. So they're being very creative. They're making things, using their hands to make something beautiful to share. Imani, faith. On the seventh day of Kwanzaa, we light the last candle to show our faith in ourselves, in our family, our future, and our past. Grandma gives us zawadi, gifts for promises we have all kept all year. A handmade doll for me and an African shaker gourd for my brother. At last it's time for the feast. We call it karamu. Friends come over and everyone cooks delicious African food. The house smells so good, spicy chicken and sweet yams, and we all take a sip from the unity cup and share our wonderful meal. Then we sing, dance, play music, and celebrate. Happy Kwanzaa. Well, I like how in this book they talked about the zawadi, the gifts that they made for other people. So what I did was I created a handmade card, a happy Kwanzaa card, and I made mine for to Mr. Clapp, Jumbo. I hope you have a good year. Love from Mrs. Clapp. So I want you to think of maybe something that you could make for somebody else. Remember, you need to make it with your hands. It needs to be a handmade something to share with someone who you want them to feel special. So think of something for a zawadi gift that you could make for somebody else. Maybe you could use cardstock and shapes like I did, and using the colors of Kwanzaa, the strong colors that are used to show growth, the light, the heart of the community. All right, team. So think of something you could make for somebody and write about it and draw a plan for me in your journal. All right, friends, go make some zawadi. Be creative.